Yo, what up? My name is Don, and today we're going to be checking out Drake's Push Ups, which is a song that released on April 13th and is the first of two tracks released in a row by Drake. The second of those being Tailor Made Freestyle, which released on April 24th and was the song that I reacted to yesterday. So I'm excited to get into Push Ups because it is the second song from the start of the feud, the one that came after Future and Metro Boomin's Like That, which started this whole thing off. So without further ado, let's hop in and check out what this is all about. This is Drake's Push Ups.
Hey, I could never be nobody number one fan. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause top told you drop it, give me 50 like some push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big three. Scissor got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king, he a son, nigga? Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Claim a 6 and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you trippin'. Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if his BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy. Better drop and give me 50, ayy. Drop and give me 50, drop and give me 50, ayy. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart, he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business. Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece it up. Top want a piece it up, top want a piece it up. Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You done roll deep to this, is not fucking deep enough. Begging costs not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG.
I was gonna say I was so tripped out for a second. I was like, wait, this isn't. I'm like, that was the second part of the other song he did. Was it Family Matters? I think it was Family Matters, right? That I'm like, okay, wait a second. I'm like, no, I clicked the wrong song or the right song, right? I was like, whew, I almost had a little panic attack there. Okay, what we are going to do is go back and listen to the first verse here. Now, again, I like the beat. You know, I do like the song itself. Um, I think that I can see I can definitely, like, again, me listening to these backwards, I can definitely see how this is, like, heating up. I can't wait to listen to the last song now. You know, Future and Metro Boomin's like that. Um, this song, I thought the lyrics were pretty decent. Like, I don't know. I thought they were pretty good. Like, as far as, like, uh, diss track, it was okay. I think it was hilarious to see Kai Cenat's name in this. I don't watch him or anything, but I know who he is, and I come from like I'm a streamer, so I'm in Streamland, and that was pretty funny. That's all I can say. That was pretty funny. Let's listen to the first verse, at least half of it. I'm trying to break it in 2 or 3 sections each. The second verse is not as big at all, so it's not going to be too bad. But the first verse is pretty long, so let's get back into it. Let's let that first verse play and tell you guys what I think as we kind of make our way through these lyrics.
Hey, I could never be nobody number one fan. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for Nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't ever take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause top told you drop it, give me 50 like some push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause it right there. Um, yeah, we'll break it into like kind of like 3 sections. Um, Actually, I let it go with these next 3 lines. Sorry.
Better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50.
All right. He kind of fell off the beat there. He could have dropped and gave him 50. I don't know. Could have rapped. He could have. I don't know. It was. I don't know why it was off beat there at the end. Anyways, I could never be somebody number one fan. I guess this is a reference to a line in the first track, and yes, it is. Reading the annotation here, bringing it up. There's Jake responds to uh, Drake responds to Future here. Future said in the first song, like that, you a brother, number one fan, dog, sneak dissing, I don't understand, dog. Pillow talking, acting like a fed dog. I don't need another fake friend, dog. Can't be about a hoe cause we sharing, dog. In your feelings, brother, why you playing, dog? Um, your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. Drake claps back, insisting that he was the one who granted Future his first song to chart number one, which is true. Drake's Way Too Sexy from his 2021 project Certified Lover Boy was the first song featuring Future to top the Billboard 100. This also invokes Drake's reputation as one of the most commercially influential feature artists in popular music history, and he's helped elevate 33 artists to their highest charting position in the 2010s and given 6 artists their first song to chart number one. In the same vein, Drake later insists that he was the sole reason Rick Ross charted in the prime of his career. Can't believe he jumping in this brother turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart he got from Drizzy. Okay, so that's a line that comes a little later on in this song. Anyways, he's next part is like you pussies can't get booked outside America for Nan as in nothing. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on backstage in my city. It was friend zone. So again, that's pretty self-explanatory. He's just saying they can't get booked outside of America, while he's big overseas. Specifically, he's picking out Japan here. Um, so more specifically, Drake claims that the people that are against him are only known in America, whilst he's global, with his name reaching Japan. At the time of this song, Drake had 77 top 10 songs and 16 top 10 albums, with 13 being number one songs and 13 being number one albums on the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard 200 charts. On the original demo of the song, there's a slight change in the lines. I'm the hitmaker y'all depend on. Tough on record in my city. It was Friend Zone. Got you. So this is from another song, I guess. Drake says that people rely on him, and without him, many other artists would not be getting the same level of attention or streams as they are getting now. However, Drake states that behind closed doors, some people who throw shots at him are friendly to him, despite the beef they portray to the public. Um, this line also references Alphaville's '80s hit "Big in Japan." Gotcha. You won't ever take no chain off us. How the fuck you big steppin' with a size 7 men's on? Drake, let me just make sure that this is working correctly. Yes. Drake directly responds to Kendrick Lamar, who threatened to snatch his chain on like that. Um, got two T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Drake makes a punchline out of Mr. Around the Big Steppers, the title of Lamar's 2022 release that he slanders later on. Drake jokes that Lamar can't be a big stepper with such a presumably small shoe size due to his short height of roughly 5'5". The height difference between Drake, who is roughly 6 feet, and Kendrick Lamar. There's a picture on the thing. The song's official cover art is in direct reference to this line. So the official cover art shows like a shoe tag, like the tag you see on the sizing on a shoe. Um, it being a shoe tag displaying a U.S. men's size 7. Got you. Um, so he says, "How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 men's on?" Further context on an Instagram post by Media Network Complex discussing the diss, Los Angeles sneaker boutique Riff LA came to Lamar's defense in the comment section, clarifying that his actual shoe size is 8.5 to 9 men's. LOL. This is a quote. LOL. I've given K Dot dozens of free shoes, and he's a size 8.5 to 9 men's. One time he squeezed into a 9.5. Facts only. Gotcha. Fascinating. Um, this the bark with the bite, brother. What's up? I know my picture. Sorry, I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby. A whole career you've been shook up because Top told you to drop and give me 50 likes and push ups, huh? Are we at the Are we at the right? Yeah, we are. I was like, I'm not sure if the site's working properly. The Genius website. Anyways, the phrase "all bark and no bite" is synonymous with cowardice and inaction. Drake makes it clear he's ready for conflict. This is likely a response to Kendrick Lamar's verse on like that. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. This is a quoted line. It's also likely a play on Drake's 2023 studio release for All the Dogs, an album that Kenny subtly referenced multiple times. Kenny? Are they referring to Kendrick? Why does it say Kenny? And, hmm, the context people are even getting snarky with it. Um, anyways, that I guess Kendrick or Kenny subtly referenced multiple times in his verse. I'm only reading it. Okay, I'm not. Anyways, quote, say it's a lot of goofies with a check. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. Yeah. Brother bum. Right. So if this is you guys' first reaction to this, I'm just replacing the N word with word brother because I don't want to. So anyways. I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up extortion, baby. Whole career, y'all been shook up because Top told you drop and give me 50 likes and push ups, huh? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Drake takes shots at Metro Boomin in the future, and the plethora of artists that have dissed him on "We Don't Trust You" and "We Still Don't Trust You." He lives in their head rent free, especially when it comes time for them to make music. Drake suggests that they keep a picture of his face to remind them of their motivation. Drake is also talking about the plaques that he's helped artists obtain that they cherish and hang on their walls. Metro and Future have multiple platinum tracks with Drake, many of which coming off the 2015 mixtape "What a Time to Be Alive." The same can be said about Rick Ross with songs like "Money in the Grave" and ASAP Rocky with his biggest song, "Fucking Problems," a track that Kendrick Lamar is also a part of. I mean, yeah, I get what he's saying. I guess at the end, I'll give a summary of my thoughts. I think I kind of did this in the other video, but for some of it, I guess, it's not that I don't understand what the line's saying. I guess like the added context doesn't really change the line or what it means or anything. It's just a bit of extra information, sometimes just for the sake of, which again, doesn't really help to the understanding of the song. Some does, some doesn't. Anyways, extortion baby, whole career you've been shook up because Top till you drop, give me 50 likes and push-ups, huh? Anyways, Top being Anthony Top Dog Griffith, who I can reference now myself, who is Top Dog Entertainment CEO. And he's basically saying like, you know, extortion baby, whole career you've been shook up, as in like, um, well, you know, uh, in my to my understanding, you've been shook up, meaning like you're not really that hard, like extortion baby. Whole career you've been shook up, that you're just not as hard as you seem to be. And then because you know, Top told you, as in your boss told you, drop and give me 50 likes and push-ups. Um, so you basically just do what you're like your boss's dog or whatever, like you do what he says. Anyways, the context says drop and give me 50 is double entendre. Firstly, it references a viral 2023 video of rapper Kendrick Lamar doing prison push-ups outside. Secondly, it refers to Kendrick dropping music and having to give 50% of his earnings to his former label, Top Dog Entertainment. While the specifics of Lamar's previous deal with the label aren't public, he signed his record deal in 2004 at the age of 16, thanks in part to his father's goodwill with label CEO. Though Lamar has mythologized their story, mythologized, mythologized their story as a divine coincidence, Drake alleges that Lamar left out the less flattering detail of how Lamar's deal made him split half the earnings of his music with Tiffith. It should be noted that Lamar left his label on good terms in 2022 after dropping 5 studio albums and various mixtapes. Note how Drake punctuates the phrase with a huh ad lib the first time he says it. This interpolates that of Silent Hill from Lamar's 2022 release, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, a project that Drake mocks later. The phrase is also an interpolation of Mike Jones' 2007 record Drop and Give Me 50. The way Drake repeats the line in the chorus and the similar tempo of the song's beat are similar to Jones' song. Um, Going on, he said, "Your last one bricked, you're really not on shit. They make excuses for you because they hate to see me lit." We at the right part. Yeah. Drake goes on after Kendrick Lamar's album Miss Morale and Big Steppers, stating that did not do well in the long run. At the time of the song's release, Miss Morale and Big Steppers was Kendrick's latest album and was met with mixed feedback from people as they felt the album was not as good as his previous work. Before apologizing to Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole attacked Miss Morale and the Big Steppers on his song 7 Minute Drill. Your last shit was tragic. This caused a high amount of controversy on social media with the high amount of mixed opinions on the album. According to the numbers, Miss Morale and the Big Steppers is Kendrick Lamar's shortest or lowest, I guess, charting album on the Billboard 200, only, quote unquote, only being on the charts for 70 weeks before departing. Oh, no, shortest is the correct word to use here. Pull your contract because we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. And Drake is referencing here. In 2022, it was rumored Drake signed to Universal Music Group for 500 million whilst being able to keep all his masters. Drake seemingly confirmed this record deal in his song Major Distribution, 500 million just for Aubrey. Aubrey. Drake states that other artists do not have his same freedom and privileges, making him curious to see their contracts and how much their splits are. As multiple artists have been joining in the dissing, leading to an increase in their attention and streams, Drake is seemingly hinting that they are doing it to make more money so that they could pay back their labels. You better do that motherfucking show inside the biddy. Maroon 5, need a verse. You better make it witty. I thought that was kind of funny. And that's what I want out of these. That's what I want. I'm not whatever. I'm here for the humor, the things that just make me kind of just. So I thought that was kind of hilarious. Anyways, Maroon 5 need a verse. You better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Drake clowns Kendrick Lamar for catering to the mainstream by making reference to his features on Bad Blood remix. Um, Bad Blood is a music video of Taylor Swift's, and the other song "Don't Want to Know" by mainstream pop acts Taylor Swift and Maroon 5, respectively. Swifties is a name for it's Taylor's fan base. Um, for From Drake's perspective, this is important to point out since Kendrick is widely considered to be the savior of real, it's in quotes, hip hop, while Drake's music has been criticized for prioritizing mainstream appeal over quality. Drake implies that Lamar is just as prone to musical inauthenticity as any other artist signed to a record label, saying that Kendrick will submit to the wishes of Top, shorthand for Top Dog Anthony Tiffith, when demanded. Exemplifying this, Drake suggests Kendrick's label would force him to perform in the biddy, sorry, in the Biddy or cities with a high population of um, blood gang members, despite Kendrick's documented indifference to the gang affiliations that pervaded his youth. Interesting. That's an interesting. That's I don't know. That just okay. That's interesting. I would like to learn more about that. This jab applies to Future as well, as he collaborated with Swift on Endgame and Maroon 5 on Cold. Drake praised Swift's status in the music industry a while back on Red Button from his 2023 release, For All the Dogs Scary Hours edition, when he rapped, Taylor Swift, the only brother that I ever rated, only one could make me drop the album just a little later. Ironically, Drake would formally release Push Ups on April 19th, the same day Swift released The Tortured Poets Department, her 11th studio album. Even more ironically, Drake and Swift were featured on a November 2016 commercial for Apple Music where Drake sang Bad Blood. I don't know why that's relevant. I guess it's just saying like why I guess it's just kind of inferring like why slight her or whatever. I mean if you consider that a slight, I don't really think this feud had anything to do like I honestly I, okay, the whole idea just because it dropped on the same day, it doesn't matter because they don't target the same audience. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the Swifty fan base is waiting around for Kendrick Lamar and Drake disses to each other. I really don't. So, um, but then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give him 50. Pip squeak, pipe down. And that's where we pick up. So this is going into the second part of the first verse here, the way I'm cutting it up. Let's listen to it.
Pip squeak, pipe down. You ain't in no big three. Scissor got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Claim the six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash flowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked, wicked, wicked. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you tripping, boy, you.
Okay. I think it repeats "Boy You Trippin'" just at the end there. Yeah, it does. So that's where we're gonna just because there's a little end part and then the chorus. So from Pipsqueak Pipe down to where we are. Um, again, he's just making fun of Drake's height with the Pipsqueak Pipe down as maybe in reference to like the whole got two T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Line that Kendrick Lamar said on like that, which again is referenced in the context here in the annotation. Um, let's see. You ain't no, you ain't in no big three. SZA got you wiped down. I don't actually know who that is. Travis got you wiped down. The only reason I know who that is because something about concert drama, something something. People who listen to him or know more about it know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. I know Savage 21's name, and that's about it. I don't know anything about his music or who he is. I think I've seen maybe a picture of him somewhere. Says Savage got you wiped down. Like your label boy, you in a scope right now, and you can feel the aftermath of what I wrote down, of what I write down. Sorry, I'm just having a hard time talking today. I'm sorry. Um, so you ain't no big three again. Just like I think it may have been on like that, but or it may have just been on social media that I saw the line that you know um I think it was Kendrick saying like there ain't no big three like F you F this it's just big me. I think it was something like that, right? And Drake also uses that line something about Big D. I don't even want to, you know. Anyways, he's saying here you ain't no big three. SZA got you wiped down. So annotation. On Drake's 2023 J. Cole assisted collaborative track, First Person Shooter, J. Cole asked who the GOAT of the music industry is between him, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar. Is it K Dot or is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Kendrick Lamar, however, in his future on the on Like That clapped back at both Cole and Drake, um, saying, "Oh, he clapped back at Cole and Drake mocking for all the dogs, for being the worst Drake album ever." And quote, "Ah, yeah, huh, yeah, get up with me. Fuck Sneak Diss in the first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. Crash out like fuck rap. Diss melee mel if I had to. Motherfuck the big three, brother. It's just big me, brother, bum. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. He gonna see Pet Cemetery." So I did read that line a little earlier, but that's more of it, more context to the line. Drake states that fellow artists SZA, Travis Scott, and 21 Savage have all wiped out Kendrick, slang for destroying or passing something, likely alluding to Billboard placements. As of the day that this song leaked, April 13th, Kendrick's most recent album, Miss Morale and the Big Steppers, sold only 295, 295,000 and 500, 295,000, yeah, 500 album equivalent units, which has been surpassed by SZA's SOS 2022, which sold 365,000 units. Travis Scott's Utopia 2023, which sold 496K units. And Drake and 21 Savage's collaborative Her Loss 2022, which sold 404,000 units. Yeah, sorry, 404,000. How was I saying? My brain is so broken today. 404,000. Yes, that makes sense. Damn, bro. I'm having like a meltdown today. Drake may also be referring to the fact that the artists mentioned above have all made a #1 hit with him, including 2023's "Slime You Out" with SZA, 2018's "Sicko Mode" with Travis Scott, and 2022's "Jimmy Cooks" with 21 Savage. Also, it's also worth noting that Drake and 21 also have a #2 hit titled "Rich Flex." Additionally, on April 13th, 2024, SZA responded to okay, it's a her, um, I literally didn't know that. To her being name dropped in the song with the iconic Nene Leaks meme. Now, why am I in it? Nene Leaks? I gotta. I probably know the meme. I'm pretty good with memes, but I don't know it by name. I don't know the Nene Leaks meme. Nene Leaks. I don't know. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now. And you're going to feel the aftermath of what I wrote down. So, wordplay between Interscope and Interscope. Interscope Records is the label that Kendrick Lamar has been signed to since 2012. Drake is using this double entendre to describe how he's taking shots at Kendrick. It's valuable to note other rappers have used this double entendre previously. For example, Eminem uses it in Killshot. Say you got me in a scope, but you grazed me. I say one called Interscope, and you're Swayze. Yeah, Killshot was sick. Killshot was sick. And you're gonna feel the aftermath of what I write down. Continuing from the previous label reference, Drake plays on Kendrick being signed to Dr. Dre's Aftermath, stating that Kendrick will deal with the consequences of his pen. Got you. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. With 13 #1 hits, Drake is easily hip hop's biggest artist, hence being at the top. This is not my opinion. I'm just reading. Drizzy's stature makes me. I mean, if it's fact, it's fact. Whatever. Drizzy's stature makes rappers jealous, therefore being tight with Drake. From there, Drake uses a double entendre to first say that he has to hike down the mountain to diss these rappers, but also making fun of Kendrick Lamar's height. I just thought that was hilarious, and I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not the tallest person, okay? I'm really not, but I just think it's hilarious. I literally think that's hilarious. Um, I had to hike down. Big difference between. He just says tween. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. With first person shooter, Drake tied Michael Jackson's record as the male solo artist with the most #1s on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In the same song, Drake compares himself to Michael Jackson with the following lyrics: brothers talking about when this gonna be repeated. What the fuck, bro? I'm one way from Michael. Brother beat it. Brother beat it. What? In this line, he is drawing the same conclusion, but points out that Michael Jackson back then was peaceful and did not diss nor involve himself in beef. But the new Mike, or in this case Drake, is ready for war. I think it's so cringy that I mean, I don't really care about some billboard and, like, tying Michael Jackson's this and that. Nobody's ever gonna be Michael Jackson. It's not gonna be Drake, it's not gonna be anyone. It's not gonna be anyone. I really don't care. Just like, okay, so the whole, like, attachment of, like, Kendrick Lamar, like, comparing himself to Prince and, like, Drake comparing himself to Michael Jackson is, like, the cringiest thing. Like, you guys are cringe. Be yourselves. Um, that's so weird. It's just nah, dude. Nobody will ever touch Michael's amazingness. Period. That's simply it. Like I don't really care how big Drake gets or how big anybody gets or it's just not gonna happen. It's like it's not about his records or how it's literally his energy as a person and the energy he inspired into other people. Like it just won't. It's just not a thing. Not a thing. Not in my head at least. I won't even listen to it. So, what the fuck is this? A 20v1, brother? What's a prince to a king? He a son, brother. I thought the line was hilarious too, really witty. Anyways, the what the fuck is this? A 20v1? Drake notes how lopsided this beef is with Kendrick Lamar has become as the decade-long conflict has grown to involve Metro Boomin, Future, ASAP Rocky, and The Weeknd, all big names who took shots at Drake with Lamar on Future and Metro's "We Don't Like You" duology. Shots also came from Rick Ross, addressed later in the song. After push-ups leaked on April 13th, Drake posted an Instagram story uh, of the of the iconic scene from the 2003 film Kill Bill, where character Beatrix Kiddo, played by Uma Thurman, fends off an army of 88 men on her own, likely in reference to the 20v1 sentiment. And it's just a picture of that scene where I guess she has a sword and she's like this, and she's kind of fighting off like a bunch of people. Um, what's the prince to a king? He a son, brother. Again, very self-explanatory. There's a bunch of annotation, but you know, you don't need to read it all. Like it just references previous lines. Kendrick is saying that um, you know, in attachment to other songs, Kendrick has said that like Prince outlived Michael, and he's saying that he, in essence, is going to outlive or outshine or outlast Drake. Um, whatever. I think this. I the Prince and Michael lines are just whatever to me. I'm like, yeah, okay, guys, stop being cringy. But you know, as a response here, what's a prince to a king? He is son, brother. Like, bro, love it. So, anyways, and I'm not picking sides, okay? I'm not picking sides. I don't want anybody to think that. I really don't like Drake as an artist, but like I'm just trying to be, objective as much as I can and not be biased as much as I can. Biased to like my own personal opinions because like outside of these reactions, I do not like Drake. I don't listen to Drake. And I don't listen to Kendrick just by yeah, I just it's not really what I listen to. Like, and um, I do have hip hop artists that I listen to, but it hasn't he hasn't really crossed my radar. I haven't really got attached to him in that way yet. So, um, get more love in the city that you from, brother. Metro, shut your ass up and make some drums, brother. Yeah, I'm the sixth god. I'm the front runner. Okay, get more love in the city that you're from. Drake claims that he is appreciated and respected more by the people of Compton, California, Kendrick Lamar's hometown, more than Kendrick himself is, making the implication that Drake's influence is far reaching and has reached such an extent that Kendrick is rendered second in importance amongst the people around him. Kendrick has discussed in various songs his belief that he is a leader in Compton and that he has been entrusted with the responsibility of serving that role in his community. One core theme of his 2015 album, To Pimp a Butterfly in particular, was his struggle to live up to his community's expectations. This was especially conveyed within his internal diatribe on the song You, just the letter U, through his display of vicious self hatred for not being able to satisfy everyone in Compton, not even the people he cares about. While he is blessed with copious amounts of fame, success, and appreciation on the global level, uh, quote, where was your antennas? Where was the influence you speak of? You preached in front of 100,000, but never reached her. I fucking tell you, you fucking failure. You ain't no leader. I never liked you, forever despise you. I don't need you. Um, I guess this is him talking to himself on that album. The sentiment was further touched upon in Kendrick's 2022 single, The Heart Part 5, during which he expresses fondness for Compton and conveys his desire to be appreciated, sorry, by those who remain there, as well as future generations, for what he has done as a musician to inspire and benefit them. Quote, but I want you to want me too. I want the hood to want me back. I want. I want the hood. Look what I've done for you. Look what I've done for you. Look what I've done for you. Drake has in the past visited Compton in 2015. He and The Game, another rapper from the city who mentored Kendrick prior to him gaining mainstream recognition in the rap industry, filmed a music video there for their song 100. Interestingly, The Game is seen wearing a Toronto Blue Jays jersey in the video. Given that The Game has been a longtime ally of Kendrick, the fact that he had once given Drake appreciation and went as far as to wear merchandise representing Drake's hometown baseball team, this could lend further credence to the claim that Drake's influence has spread as far as Compton. Well, that's weird to say it wouldn't. Like unless like this, what is there like some musical shield that just blocks people off from listening to certain music? Just like I could say that Kendrick's music has influence or like has his his I'm not like influence is such a it's not a static where there's no like it's such a widely perceivable word. What does that mean? What does that mean, right? So um like my brother, my little brother likes Kendrick Lamar. I know he likes him a lot, like a lot. Like, I know he likes him a lot, right? That's like one of his dudes that he listens to, and like, so, but does that mean that Kendrick's influence in has spread as far as Toronto? Like, it just doesn't. Of course, people listen to both. Like, duh. Who care? Like, who cares? What does that mean? People listen to me in your hometown. That means they love me more than you. Whatever, man. It's like the money flexes and stuff like that. I think it's just so dumb. I'm like, no, give me more of them like give me the more of them short jokes or make fun of Drake on Degrassi and stuff like that. Please, more funny stuff. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, brother. I just thought that line was hilarious. Drake goes after Metro Boomin. After I don't even know who Metro Boomin is. I'm gonna hear him for the first time, I guess. Or I read it in one of these things. He's a producer, so I don't even know if he raps himself. But anyways, Drake goes after Metro Boomin after tension between the two have been rising for months. At the time of the song, Drake last produced record by Metro Boomin was More M's with 21 Savage, which released over 1.5 years prior. On the track, Drake reportedly dissed Metro Boomin in his verse on the track with multiple subliminals. Brothers ain't got no love for the boys, so they fake it, crack a couple of jokes to some bitches on some snake shit. Over the following months, Drake and Metro Boomin made more subliminals towards each other. On December 3rd, 2023, Metro Boomin made a tweet attacking her loss. I guess that's the song, that's the name of the song, for winning awards over Heroes and Villains. I guess that's one of his. Despite Heroes and Villains, um, I'm not sure if these are albums or songs, having higher streaming numbers, in which Drake responded the same day with an Instagram story and by unfollowing Metro Boomin on Instagram. Ooh. On January 15th, 2024, a few days after 21 Savage released American Dream, Drake posted a song off the album to his Instagram story, but covered Metro Boomin's name. On March 22nd, 2024, it's my mama's B day. Future and Metro Boomin released their first collaborative album, We Don't Trust You, which had many subliminal disses towards Drake, but the main diss being Like That, featuring Kendrick Lamar, in which Kendrick Lamar took multiple shots at Drake. So this is a line from Like That. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check. Fuck sneak diss and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. We already read this one, the whole Pet Cemetery one. In the days after push-ups leaked, Drake trolled Metro with a series of Instagram stories. One had Metro's face superimposed onto a clip of the 2002 film Drumline. Another showed a marching band playing outside a venue where Metro had promoted We Still Don't Trust You. And a third showcased a meringue meringue remix, though with Mexican huapango dancers of this line. So Drake trolls Metro Boomin with a drumline meme on Instagram. I haven't seen these, but you can check them out in the Genius lyrics. Um, anyways, yeah, I'm the sixth god. I'm the front runner. Y'all brother manager was Chubb's little blunt runner. Yeah, I'm the sixth god. I'm the forerunner. Six refers to Drake's hometown of Toronto, as six is short for Toronto area codes 416 and 647, and also refers to Toronto's 6 boroughs, being East York, Etobicoke, North York, Scarborough, Toronto, and York. These lyrics are also a reference to Drake's titular I think the word titular is funny. Titular, right? 2014 hit Six God, where he rapped, "I'm the real Six God boy." Whoa. Y'all brother manager was Chubb's little blunt runner. This is the shot at the weekend's manager, Cash XO. Drake is saying that Cash was a blunt runner for the head of Drake Security, Chubbs. A blunt runner is essentially, I was gonna say, what is that? Is a thank you. This is thank you. Like this only has one contributor too. Thank you for telling me what a blunt runner is. It's essentially a personal assistant who would get weed, liquor, women, etc. for a rapper and his entourage. I love how I mean, blunt runner is pretty indicative to weed, but like the other thing is we're just gonna lop everything into this. We might as well call him a grocery getter. Like I don't know. Claim the six and you boys ain't even come from it. Oh, claim the six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing able bread out here tricking, out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for brothers. What the fuck? Jet whips, chains, wicked, 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 wicked. Spend it like you trying to fuck, boy. You tripping, boy. You tripping. All right, so claim the Saxony boys ain't even from it. Drake is likely referring to either Iranian-born Amir Esmalian or Lebanon-born Wazim Slaibi, who are the co-managers of the weekend. Despite claiming the city of Toronto, operating within it, and signing Canadian artists, Drake, as the self-professed sixth god, implies that the entire EXO team has no influence or hold over the city of Toronto, and he dismisses these boys simply as blunt runners for his security team. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. The first line is directed towards The Weeknd, who has resided in New York and Los Angeles ever since he became successful, most recently buying a $70 million house in Bel Air, Los Angeles, unlike Drake, who has stayed put in Toronto all these years. Drake then goes after Cash XO, who is The Weeknd's manager, stating that he is giving out high amounts of The Weeknd's money to men in the form of tricking, which describes when people rich which describes when rich people fly women out and buy them extravagant gifts in exchange for sex. Rich people are cray. Drake also mentions the high amount of features The Weeknd gave Future and Metro Boomin's We Don't Trust You and We Still Don't Trust You across the two albums. The Weeknd is featured on Young Metro, We Still Don't Trust You, All to Myself, and Always Be My Fault. Drake states, with the high amount of features The Weeknd has given to Fetro, has given to Future and Metro Boomin. I'm just like combining their names now. Fetro. He's generating a high amount of money for Cash XO, Future, and Metro Boomin, as the tracks will likely gain high attention due to his featuring. Their names, unless that's one person's name, fucking frustrates me. I hate it. I hate it so much. Um, Cash. I know we read all that. Jets, whips, chains, wicked, 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 wicked. This is a reference to Future's 2016 song called "Wicked," produced by Metro Boomin. Okay, they're two different people. Okay, well, it's okay. Specifically, Drake repeats the word wicked similar to how Future's flow on the chorus on that song. And then it has a little example, which I'm not going to play. And now is the last part of the first verse before the chorus. And then we're going to go into verse two. Let's get it.
You trippin', Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if it BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own, next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy. Better drop and give me 50, ayy. Drop and give me 50, drop and give me 50, ayy. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living.
Okay, so he's going to go into the second verse right there. The last part of the first verse, Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel. Chippendale first appeared in the cartoon Private Pluto in 1943. They were in 23 animated short films. These two animated chipmunks were known for outsmarting Donald Duck and Pluto the dog, which is also Future's nickname. Pluto the dog. Drake referred to him as in what would Pluto do? In this bar, Drake compares himself to Chippendale outsmarting and getting into trouble with Pluto or Future. I just got him done. Boy, don't make me have to chip a nail. Drake has been known to paint his nails. He's saying they just got them done, but now he's about to get his hands dirty. Also, could be reaction also could be a reaction to Pusha T, who recently responded to a tweet claiming that no one had laid a finger on him in reference to his ongoing beef with Drake, not even a pinky nail. Rollin' Loud stage, y'all were turned. That was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if your BM, baby mama, start to kiss and tell. Drake references the preview Metro Boomin and Future showed at Rolling Loud of their track Like That. This version previewed was an early version of the track, not featuring the Kendrick verse dissing Drake. On the original demo of the song, there's a slight change in the lines. Rolling Loud stage, y'all returned. That was slick as hell. Lucky that your dog, little BM, doesn't kiss and tell. Kiss and Tell is also a reference to Ciara's 2015 hit. Ciara was famously Future's ex fiance, and the two had a child as well. However, their engagement was called off after Ciara suspected Future was cheating on her. Drake now references Drake references how Ciara was one of his baby mamas. Everybody just texting everybody. Uh, I just whatever. Hugs and kisses, man. Don't tell me about no switches. Um, Hugs and kisses refers to the Weekend's label XO. Drake is saying that Abel is too soft to be talking about violence and guns on a song, as his label's name is often interpreted as hugs and kisses rather than ecstasy and oxycontin. Oxycontin. Drake is also referencing Kendrick's diss on Like That. Fuck sneak diss in first person shooter. I hope they came with three switches. Yes, we read that line. Drake responds to the diss by calling out Kendrick's bluff, insinuating that Kendrick doesn't have any more disses in him, which obviously wasn't true. A provocation that aims to elicit a response. While using Kendrick's bar about switches, Drake could also be making a double entendre about Abel switching up on Drake, having once been a close collaborator of his and even almost an OVO signee. This corroborates Drake's mindset about the diss, as on April 11th, 2024, 2 days before the leaking of this song, Drake replied to DJ Academics asking him if he had any diss ready. I'm ready and waiting. I'm tired of all these bluffing podcasts calling this brother. He got to show me smoke for me and only me, and I'm right there. Um, the next couple lines, I'll be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit. Basically saying he's not afraid of when Kendrick said, got two T's with me, I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos, it's up. Drake responds by saying he's not scared of T's or Kendrick snatching his chains and claiming he will wear every one of his chains that he owns next time he sees Kendrick, showcasing his confidence that Kendrick is lying. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney, tops they drop, your little ass, you midget ass better fucking. And then it goes into the chorus. But that one line before it, some bodyguards, I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. To flex his security, Drake likens himself to pop icon and actress Whitney Houston, who starred in 1992 romance film The Bodyguard. This is in response to how Kendrick Lamar involved his bodyguard on Like That when he rapped, got two T's with me, I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos, it's up. This could also be a jab at Winnie Alford, the wife of Kendrick Lamar. She's featured on the cover of his 2022 album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, guarded by Lamar and his concealed gun. Considering that the album, mocked earlier in the verse, sees Lamar delve into his struggles with infidelity, this line may simultaneously be a veiled allegation of unfaithfulness against Lamar's wife. This wouldn't be the first time Drake's mentioned someone's wife in a diss. On May 2018's Duppy Freestyle, he made a joke out of Virginia Williams, the wife of his then target, Pusha T. And, quote, I told you to keep playing with my name, and I'm going to let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. And then it goes into the chorus, and um, and the chorus, A drop and better give me 50. So let's see here. It should be about right here.
Drop and give me 50. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on a chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business. Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up.
Okay. That's half of the second verse. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. This is a jab towards Rick Ross, who unfollowed Drake on Instagram soon after Metro Boomin and Future dropped We Don't Trust You, which he appears on. Other than that, Rick Ross posted an Instagram story of him listening to Kendrick's diss towards Drake in Like That. Rick Ross responded to the diss several hours later with Champagne Moments, where he clarifies the reason for unfollowing Drake, which was that Drake allegedly sent a cease and desist to French Montana over a Metro Boomin produced collab on Mac and Cheese 5. Drake making it clear that he could make anyone's girl his and cuff them is a nod to Rick Ross's past career as a correctional officer in 95. Drake has also personally invited Christina Mackey, Ross's ex-girlfriend, to the Sunrise, Florida's Florida stop of its All a Blur, big as the what tour. What? What would I just? He invited her to the Sunrise, Florida stop of its All a Blur, big as the what tour. She posted VIP tickets on her Instagram after Rick Ross unfollowed him. The Canadian rapper, I just think it's funny because they're just drama, right? I just think the drama's funny. Canadian rapper shares his shock over Rick Ross's decision to be involved with the beef because of his relatively mature age, 48 years old, and his dude, I'm 36, I'm gonna be 40 soon. And his chart success from Drake's contributions. Isn't Drake older than me? Uh, and his chart success from Drake's contributions on Aston Martin Music, Stay Schemin', Diced Pineapples, and Gold Roses, as well as many more where they are both featured artists. Um, brother, shout out to the Hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, brother. I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. Drake talks about known Memphis NBA player Ja Morant, known for doing a dance named the Gritty, and known for being suspended multiple times for gun showcases and more. Ja Morant responded to Metro Boomin's tweet regarding his and Future's new album, "We Still Don't Trust You," which was full of subliminals and Drake supporting the album. The reason Morant may have sided with Metro is that Drake was rumored to have gone on a date with Ja's ex-girlfriend Brooklyn Nicole. However, Drake makes fun of Ja for being heartbroken and running his mouth on Twitter. Got you. This for all the top dogs. Drop and give me 50. Drop. While Drake takes clear shots at Kendrick Lamar through the track, he makes it clear that he's also out for Anthony Top Dog Tiffith and all affiliates of Top Dog Entertainment. TDE. He implies that other artists under the label have also been subject to their supposed 50% split. Drake also plays on the title of his eighth full-length studio album for All the Dogs 2023, whilst using a phrase that he's employed throughout his catalog. For example, on Nine, which came out in 2016, Drake starts the track with "Yeah, for the dogs, them," you know. You trying to do like some Jamaican accent thing? And more recently on Bahamas Promises off the aforementioned project Dogs Man, yeah, for all the dogs, Dogs Man, yeah, for all the dogs. Um, Next line, and that fucking song y'all did not start the beef with us. The ship and brewing in a pot, and I'm heating it up. I don't care what Cole think. That dot shit was weak as fuck. So Drake clarifies that the shots thrown at him and J. Cole by Dot, and this is just some context behind it, but it's again it's self-explanatory. You know, just saying that we've had problems for a while, and I'm pretty sure the last line about I don't care what Cole think that Dot shit was weak as fuck. I think he's talking about like when J. Cole I guess pulled his 7 minute drill track and apologized and said like wasn't there video of him saying, or I don't know where he did it, but like he's like, isn't Kendrick like one of the greatest rappers of all time, like giving him homage right after the beef started? Whatever. Drake clarifies that the shots thrown at him and J. Cole. Could you imagine if J. Cole was the leaker? Yeah. Or could you imagine if J. Cole just wanted to see the world burn? Like that's why he pulled out. He's just like, no, this is more. I mean, I'm not. Listen, I like J. Cole. I don't think he's evil like that. But could you imagine? Um, So Drake clarifies that the shots thrown at him and J. Cole by Dot or Kendrick Lamar on like that were not the start of their beef, the impetus of their beef. That's the word that she chose to use, impetus. This gives credence to the history of subliminal shots between Drake and Lamar, tracing all the way back to 2013, where Kendrick famously declared war against Drake and the rest of his peers by name on Control. I'm usually homeboys with the same brothers I'm rhyming with, but this is hip hop, and them brothers should know what time it is. And that goes for Jermaine Cole, Drake. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you, brothers. Ooh. Drake insists that tension between him and Lamar has been brewing since then. That tension would pressure J. Cole to drop 7 Minute Drill, a diss track in response to Lamar, where he controversially insisted that Lamar's 2015 sophomore album, To Pimp a Butterfly, was overrated. Your first shit was classic, your last shit was tragic, your second shit put brothers to sleep, but they gassed it. Um, Cole would go on to retract these lines not even 48 hours later during his performance at Dreamville Festival 2024, admitting that he was denying the greatness of Lamar's discography. I want to stay tonight in the midst of me trying to find a little angle to downplay this brother's fucking catalog and its greatness. How many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a microphone? Dreamville, y'all got love for Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. And then indicting the diss track as the lamest shit he's ever did in his fucking life. Cole deleted it from streaming platforms a week later. Despite this, Drake insists that Cole was right to call Pimp a Butterfly a weak record. Um, yes, Champagne tripping. He is not fucking easing up. Brother called top. Oh, are we not? Yes. Sorry. This is where we are. This is where we're at. Let's play the music. I'm just losing it, man.
Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of the top, want a piece of the top, want a piece of the nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, you not fucking deep enough. Begging Casa not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
What top five you smoking on, Kendrick?
Yeah, drop.
So this is just the end. This is
50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG.
all right. That's where the song stops, and the line that I didn't read: "Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up." Drake proclaims this is just before it started playing. The last little bit there, Drake proclaims that he is not stopping anytime soon as he continues to go after rappers and celebrities who he has beef with the line. He uses his nickname, Champagne Poppy, to create a double entendre. Champagne trippin' can be seen as someone who has had too much to drink, but in this case, he's referring to his moniker. The rapper's affinity for champagne has been well documented for a while, most notably with his release of his own champagne, Mod Selection. The drink has been commonly associated with the Toronto native for the majority of his career, including mentions of it throughout his discography, including the song Champagne Poetry, the first track off his 2021 album, Certified Lover Boy, on Birdman's September 2009 hit single, Money to Blow, with Lil Wayne and Drake. Champagne Poppy raps. Uh, why? His name's Drake, okay? Little weirdo. I'm on a 24-hour champagne diet, spilling while I'm sipping. I encourage you to try it. I'm probably just saying that because I don't have to buy it. The club owner supply it. Boy, I'm on that fly shit. Awesome line. And then we go, brother, calling Top to see if Top want to piece it up. Top, you want to piece it up? Top, want to piece it up? Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. In this bar, Drake implies that Kendrick Lamar will have to call Anthony Tiffith, who is currently CEO of Top Dog Entertainment, and longtime prolific producer who has worked with Kendrick Lamar since 2004, to see if he's permitted to diss Drake or if Anthony would like him to make peace with Drake. With this, Drake implies that Kendrick is not in control of his own artistry and needs permission from Anthony to publish a diss track addressing Drake's 2024 song Push Ups, or any music for that matter. He then implies that Kendrick is not going to have any support from his label or fellow label signees when he is responding to Drake, or that he does not have Anthony's permission to release a diss track directed at Drake in response to Push Ups. You done rolled deep in this. It's not. You done rolled deep to this. That's not fucking deep enough. Another reference to how many people seem to be teaming up against Drake at the time of this song's recording, furthering further continuing the line 20v1. Drake is noting that his opponent, whether that may be Kendrick, Metro Boomin, that dude's name pisses me right off, Future, or any of them, might have brought a lot of help to come at Drake, but even still, they didn't bring enough to make a difference. Begging Kai Sanat, boy, you not fucking beating us. I don't know why Kai Sanat's in this song. This is so. If I was Kai Sanat, I would just be like, what? What? I mean, his reaction is like that to most things. This is a shot at Kendrick and his record label Interscope Records. Interscope supposedly begged Kai Cenat to stream with Kendrick, as you can see in this video. And there's no video. Many rappers and artists go on to stream with Kai for publicity before a drop, as 21 Savage did a stream with Kai prior to his release of American Dream. Okay, Numbers wise, I'm out of here. You're not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here. You're not fucking creeping up. Or not fucking sneaking up. Again, just saying that he's like way above him in terms of these two things. Drake responds to Kendrick Lamar's like that does. DOT the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Respect. Drake states he has much more power, numbers, and money than Kendrick Lamar, and it isn't even close. Drake is reportedly worth upwards of $200 million, whereas Kendrick Lamar is valued at $75 million, less than half of Drake's valuation. Numbers wise, at the time of the leaking of the song, Drake accumulated more than 80 million monthly Spotify listeners compared to Kendrick's 50 million. Additionally, Drake's It's All a Blur tour beat Kendrick's Big Steppers tour for the highest grossing hip hop tour of all time, further corroborating Drake's boast. This is also a shot at the weekend, who has a hit song Creepin' with Metro Boomin and 21 Savage. Hornball, show your show money, merch money fee to us. I'm gonna let you brothers work it out because I've seen enough. In 2022, it was rumored Drake signed to Universal Music Group for $500 million, whilst being able to keep his name. We already read that, the context of that. Um, so yeah, the context to this one is the exact same. He's just like saying that other artists do not have the same freedom and privileges. At least that's the context that's added. But honestly, if I want to give my own thoughts on this, cornball, your show money, merch money to us. Again, just saying like the whole cost of your show was like the cost of our merch, right? Just saying like we're more valuable than, or I am more valuable than you are. I'm gonna let you brothers work it out because I've seen enough. As in, I'm bored of this. This is not even everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. As in, don't goad me. Don't taunt me. You know. Um, the annotation says Drake uses this song as a warning shot towards everyone mentioned, claiming he has more information than he can unveil, but has decided not to yet. This is similar to J. Cole's warning shot to Kendrick Lamar on 7 Minute Drill before he apologized. This is merely a warning shot to back brothers down. Drake took a similar stance with Pusha T in 2018 when they had their own back and forth. Drake stated in an interview that he had a response track made for Pusha T, but had not released it due to being a track he wanted to be remembered by due to the information in the track. And then he ends it with drop and give me 50, all you fucking brothers teaming up. It includes a little interlude by DJ Academics, who I wouldn't have known that's even his voice because I don't listen to him. But it says, what top five you smoking on, Kendrick? If there's any little context to this, I'm going to let it load in here. Let's see if let's see if we can get that to load in. A little end part there. Academics was talking about Kendrick Lamar's feature on Baby Keem's 2021 smash hit Family Ties, where Kendrick rapped, "Smoking on top fives, mother fuck that album, fuck that single, burn that hard drive." Both Drake and Academics don't think Kendrick is smoking on anyone. And the outro, yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob on the spot, drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. And this is uh, a line that is in the Family Matters song, the second part of it. So he's talking about Drake seemingly reasserts his wealth and willingness to drop $50,000 on his crew at Area 29, one of Houston's adult venues known for A-list celebrities, exclusivity, and honorary Houstonian Drake himself. Last seen at the club in 2024 in a video that surfaced on X showing Drake, X, Twitter, showing Drake posing with one of the club's dancers. He has also directly shared photos of himself at Area 29 on Instagram, notably in December 2023, where he is pictured with stacks of cash throwing money to the crowd. The Canadian rapper has also referenced the club in Mob Ties and Fair Trade. Drake would then later reuse the outro lines in the chorus in his follow-up diss track Family Matters. Yes. And he goes, and just the last bit, I was really trying to keep it PG. Um, they're saying that Drake finishes the track with a double entendre, parental guidance or PG, just trying to keep it like not so heated. And PG Lang is also reference to Kendrick Lamar's visual media production company founded by him and Dave Free in 2020. This could also mean that Drake was trying to keep the diss focused at Kendrick, but ended up dissing other artists like Future, The Weeknd, and Rick Ross as well. Um, Anyways, I think that the song was pretty good. I think that as I've said it in some of my other reactions, my favorite parts are when they're just kind of being like taking funny jabs at each other. Um, Kendrick Lamar. I can't remember what song it was, but he did say something about Drake on Degrassi, and like these are the lines that stick out to me, and like him, you know, not like I'm making fun of short people. I just think it's funny as far as like the context within like the battle, right? But overall, I honestly, I thought the song was good. Um, part of the reason I don't listen to Drake is because I honestly think his voice is a little annoying. There's nothing that's gonna fix that. He could rap all he wants. He could be as good as he wants, and Kendrick. Um, I have one more song to listen to next. Well, he's featured on Future and Metro Boomin's "Like That." So that's the last one. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I just think that I think at this point I just like the beats more than anything. I like the beats, and there's some lines I really like. I like how in this one, I mean, I don't really think Drake has made too many skin color references. I think that's mostly come from Kendrick, and like people have in some of my comments now, I'm seeing um reference to how like even when like Kendrick calls out Drake for being a Canadian, it's not like a Canadian thing. It's just focused on how Drake specifically does certain things, but um, you know, everybody's going to have a slightly personalized take. Like it's hard to differentiate objectivity and bias when it comes to these things. Even if we're trying to not be biased, obviously we as humans are very opinionated. So I think that for me, what I'm trying to just do is get a sense of understanding when it comes to all this stuff, and um, that's basically it. Not trying to step on anyone's toes with any of my opinions or anything, but I like the beats in these last couple songs. There was that one song, I forget what it was, the one that just sounded like the beat was kind of separate from the lyrical content. I think it was the Kendrick Lamar one that just sounded more just like a poem of hate. He just wanted to tell Drake how much he hated him, I think. And but there's been some pretty catchy songs in the this back and forth, and all I can say is I would love to know what you guys think, what you guys interpreted with some of this, and what you guys think of some of the annotation and or context provided, in the Genius lyrics. Anyways, if you like reactions and content like this, and you would like more, please, as always, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.